I'm different. Nah, ground strenuous, cash out continuous. Mogul in the making, autonomous black businesses.
Nappy Headed Kings podcast. Let's tap in, man. Let's get it. Yup. Where your money at? Let's get it. Let me double back. You ain't nothing like Nip. Look, man, we had to get tapped in, man. RP Kobe, you know what I mean? Today was the memorial. Let's get it. RP Nipsey, man. It's a lot of legends we losing out here. Let's get it. RP Pop Smoke. Let's get it. Up at this USC, if you tapped in on the YouTube, we up at USC right now. This shit is lovely out here in Cali. Kind of sick, huh? Switched up. Yeah. Where your money at? Goddamn. Ain't that some shit? Can't a young nigga pull up in this, getting his dick sucked? Hey, let's get it, man. We about to tap right into it, man. So look, man, today I want to talk about my trip to New Orleans. Shout out to Spitter, man. I had a great time out there. Ran into Spitter, went to the Jet Lounge. Dude was hella cool, you know what I mean? The Jet Lounge is definitely a movement. If you ever go out to New Orleans and you're there on a Wednesday, it's every Wednesday at the House of Blues. Feel free to come in there with a little bit of that sticky icky, you know what I mean? They got drinks. Oh, yo, speaking of the drinks, God damn, I did not know New Orleans was like that. I didn't know everything was gonna be for the low, you know what I mean? Like, dog, it's really, really for the low. Like, now you go to the wrong spots, I'm not gonna front. You go to the wrong spots, you're gonna pay about $15, $16 for a drink, and this is on Bourbon Street too, but if you go to the right spots, I'm talking about $4, $3, double shot of Crown, double shot of Henny. Like and then you walking around with it. They just don't care. That's just what they do out there. Like they don't get the concept of drinking and driving. You know what one dude told me? He said, oh no, we don't drink and drive, but that don't mean we won't dip and sit. I said, damn, y'all on some real player shit out here. I gotta fuck with it. So you know what? We gonna cheers this one to New Orleans. And cheers to Spitter, cheers to the Jet Life. Larry Jr., you had a great concert out there. You know what I mean? You made sure niggas' legs was hella organic. We had to stand for about 4 hours, but I ain't tripping on that because it was still a great show. So with that being said, cheers to the NO, man. And it's Mardi Gras this weekend, so I know it's extra lit. Now, if you ever in California, come up to this USC Village if you got time and you need like a little spot to eat. Because first of all, the campus is beautiful. But second of all, my guy, they are out here. You feel me? Okay, let's talk to them. So look, man, when I was in New Orleans, man, I got to go to this World War II museum. You know what I mean? And that was hella cool because it was just like, it was just hella cool, you know what I mean? Because I'm not really into like the World War II shit, but just to experience, they made sure that you had your own experience. Like you get these dog tags and then you follow your soldier's route. You know what I mean? And my soldier, man, the nigga never even got to fight. Like he wanted to fight. He was like this ultimate warrior that never fought. You know what I mean? Like the one time he did fight, he was whooping ass and then like they had him go back to the kitchen for some reason. I don't know, it was weird, but it was still a great experience. I can't front. Is this beat gonna drop? Or is that just what it's gonna do the whole time? Oh yeah, no, we gotta change that. That can't happen. I can't rock with that. We're gonna have to cut that. Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, back to it. New Orleans was great because it was like, first of all, it was Black History Month. My favorite rapper is Currency, so you already know I was already just like loving that, just to be in the same city as him. And he's so, which is not good, but which is really good because his fans love him. He doesn't have any, well, we don't know, but he doesn't have any drama. You know what I mean? So like his fans are very accessible. He always showing up. He's always just showing love. You know what I mean? It's not hard to smoke a joint with Currency. You know what I mean? So that was like the highlight of that trip. You know what I mean? But let me get this right real quick, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have been tapped in before. I thought this beat would have a better. I thought it was gonna drop. All right, boom. So while that's loading up, let's get right into this little Wayne interview, man. Was it the Wayne or was it the Floyd interview I wanted to touch on first? I think we should touch on Floyd first. Yeah, let's touch on Floyd first. So if you haven't checked it out, Floyd has a new interview out with Drink Champs, right? And he's giving a lot of game away. And the one thing I love about Floyd, which a lot of people hate, but I don't care, is that he don't care. You know what I mean? Because like he's already rich. There's nothing that you can do that's really gonna affect him. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. Can we get the right song? Can we get the right? Okay, hold on, family. Rock with me. We rocking in about 3 seconds. Hold on. All right. Ooh, they talking spicy across the street. Damn, they talking spicy over there. All right. So look, we gonna get right into it. What I loved about the yo, these beats are not Nipsey beats, yo. I'm really not liking this episode right now. This beat kind of decent though. Okay, we gonna rock with that, man, because I got to get to this, yo. Floyd Mayweather. Watch his Drink Champs interview, and it'll tell you a lot about how men really think. A man with money, some men with money. I don't want to say all men, but some men with money, how they think, and especially in this Me Too era, you could tell once you get once you start touching that bag, like you really don't care what the critics gotta say. You know what I mean? You did this on your own. You know what I mean? You fought all the people on your own, and you have the right to have your opinion. I just think it should be a little bit more respectful. Like one thing that Floyd said, which is right, but it's just how you go about it. You know what I mean? He said some things that were brilliant, but he said some shit that was also dumb. So before we get to the brilliant, we gonna say the parts that was dumb. We not gonna just not acknowledge that. Bro, you can't say that all these bitches are like doorknobs. Everybody get a turn. Okay, that's some player shit, but like, dog, don't. I don't know, Floyd. You do what you want to do, man. You a billionaire, but you got to put a little bit more respect. You know what I mean? Especially when you do have daughters. But I get it, especially in this climate that we in. It's like everybody's so sensitive. The reason why I like that energy is because, like, dog, the women that are after Floyd, more than likely clout chasers, bag chasers, gold diggers. So when he's talking about certain women, you gotta understand, you gotta separate. Is he talking about me or is he talking about another bitch? You know what I mean? Because there are bitches in this world, and we not gonna just. You coming to this podcast, you gonna get the real. You may not that, and we gonna talk about how Floyd said that. That's what I like about Floyd. When he said, one thing about me is you gonna love me for being me. I'd rather you love me for being real than I'd rather you hate me for being real than love me for being fake. That's something that I abide by every day. And Floyd, I gotta say, man, that lifestyle does kind of lead you to a loneliness if you're not willing to accept when you're wrong or see different people's opinions. You gotta understand that you're not God and that everybody has a valid opinion. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get this thing looped up again. All right, boom. So you gotta understand, everybody has valid opinions, bro. You're not the only one with opinion, and you're not the only one with some money. You know what I mean? On top of that, so I think that if you just, I don't know, I saw a lot of myself in Floyd. You know, Floyd doesn't have any tattoos or piercings, so I love that part. But I see how money can make you ignorant. You know what I mean? It can make you careless. You know what I mean? I don't know, Floyd. I don't like that one. But you're right though. You're right though. Especially when you're talking about these gold diggers. You know what I mean? Like, bro, everybody get a turn with them. You know what I mean? And that's the way life is, man. Especially in this climate that we live in. Is it really such thing as a long-term girlfriend? What is a long-term girlfriend in today's climate? I don't know. I haven't dated a chick since 2015, yeah, like 2015. You know what I mean? I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm happy with how everything is. You know what I mean? It's healthy and everything, but it's just, what is a long-term girlfriend? You know what I mean? Do you really love her? What brought y'all two together? Are y'all using each other for money? Are y'all using each other for emotions? You know what I mean? Do y'all really love each other? Because especially being out in LA, you don't know who is here for you and who is not. And these women switch up so quick. Like, one thing I'm loving while I'm out in LA is I go on Facebook and like there's always a YouTube video of some dude with a Lamborghini doing a gold digger prank. And we not gonna act like them don't exist. You know what I mean? Somebody who he literally goes up and just asks, you know, which way are the Starbucks? You know what I mean? And then he'll say, okay, come with me. And they'll say no. Then he'll hop into the Lambo. And then they'll just immediately turn around. What Tupac say? He said, last week I ain't had no platinum record. Now this week I got a platinum record. Now I'm just gorgeous. They just love me everywhere. Bruh, it come with the game. You know what I mean? So Floyd, I feel what you're saying on that. But I feel what you're saying on that. You know what I mean? The but is, if you a real woman, then don't take offense to that. You know what I mean? Nobody should be getting a turn with you. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be as easy to turn as a doorknob. You understand me? You should have a lock on that motherfucking door. And then you won't be so offended. You know what I'm talking about? So that was one thing I definitely liked about Floyd. Another thing I loved about Floyd was when he said, whenever I walk into a building, I already got 3 strikes against me. You know what I mean? I'm black, I'm intelligent, and I'm wealthy. Me, I changed that to black, intelligent, and outspoken. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's I already feel like I'm wealthy in the mind. I already feel like I'm rich in the mind. You know what I mean? It's really not about the materialistic things. But when he said that, you gotta understand, as a black man, as a black woman, when you go into some of these meetings, when you go into some of these, when you at the table with some of these sharks, you gotta make them afraid to not be afraid, but you gotta let them know that you know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I mean? You need to be strong, intelligent, voice your opinion. You know what I mean? You can't be scared when you know what's due to you, when you know what's your amount owed to you. You know what I mean? Always start out high. You know what I mean? And then go down. You know what I mean? But don't be afraid to leverage your situation, is what I'm trying to say. Boom. So then, and another thing I learned about Floyd, you know, one thing I've been learning about all these interviews. Now, if you listen to the interviews I'm about to break down, I just said Floyd, Wayne, and I think there was one more, Big Sean, Wale, and Big Sean, right. But one thing I learned about Wayne and Floyd is how they look at the top. Those are competitors. You know what I mean? When you think about Wayne, you know what I mean? Like he said on Show Me What You Got, I'm more Kobe Bryant of an artist, like, and then you think about Kobe and you think about that Mamba mentality, that sharp, driven instinct. Let me wrap up this one with Floyd. I don't want to jump everywhere real quick, because I know y'all hate when I be jumping everywhere. Y'all act like y'all asses can't understand a transition when it hit. So I'm gonna have to literally tell y'all this is a transition. But right now, we still on Floyd. Okay, tap in. Alright. So when he said in this fight, Nori asked him, have you ever got popped good? And he said, I'm not gonna lie, Shane got me kind of good that one time. You know what I mean? So I'm saying like, damn, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that, but he said when he did hit him, he clenched him up and he whispered in his ear, he said, you're gonna have to kill me. That's how dedicated Floyd is to the ring. He said when he was young, his dad had him chopping down trees. And then DJ FN looked at him like, huh? Chopping down trees? He said, well, how bad do you want it? When he was like 13, he was chopping down trees in the front lawn. How bad do you want it? You know what I mean? I know all these podcasts don't come out good. I know this shit be going in and out. But eventually, that shit don't get there. I'm gonna learn how to get all this shit right. Right now, I still be on the fly because I be feeling like I gotta tap in right now while the energy is in me. Sometimes that energy get low, you know what I mean? And then once that energy is low, it's no good. It's like you can do nothing with it, you know what I mean? It's like no matter what you want to do, when that energy low, you just assed out, you know what I mean? Damn, pencils flying everywhere, but you just feel like you assed out, you know what I mean? Because like the thing is, when you feel that, do it right then. Get your ass out of bed, put your feet on the ground, and go to it. You know what I mean? You can't be waiting no more, man. Kobe wouldn't wait. Nip ain't gonna wait. Real hustlers ain't gonna wait. Your favorite person ain't gonna wait. And that's why they're your favorite person. Because they seize that opportunity and they keep on going. They keep their marathon going. No matter how bad they want to go home or anything like that, they gonna keep on going. That's one thing I learned about Kobe. He said in that movie, in that little 6-minute movie he got that he won an Oscar for, he talks about how his mind can do it, his heart can do it, but he know his body can't. You know what I mean? And then when he said that, I thought about when he was playing the Golden State Warriors, and he fucked up his Achilles. You know what I mean? Excuse my language too, princesses and princes, but he messed up his Achilles, and he went to the bench, and then he turned around and came back on the free line. You know what I mean? To take them 2 shots. Like, that's the dedication you gotta have. Even when that shit hurt, nigga, how much do you love the game? How bad do you want it? Like Floyd said. So, I mean, it's crazy that Kobe's really gone. Like, and I want to know how many of y'all still tapped into that Mamba mentality that happened on January 26th or 28th. Whenever he did die, how many of y'all still feel that same way? It's almost been like a month later. You know what I mean? I know me, sometimes I be dipping in and out. I'm trying to come out consistently every week with one, but if I don't have the right material, I'm not about to waste y'all time. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike too, man. Shout out to my boy Mike, man. Somebody that really, really keep me inspired, man. Cause like, I need y'all to get on my pause. I need y'all to get on my back though, you know what I mean? And tell me like, my nigga, where's that podcast at, my nigga? We need that podcast. Cause sometimes I feel like, damn, a nigga just be talking to himself, you know what I mean? And I know like, yeah, this shit is like stress-free, you know what I mean? It's a relief of stress, but I know some of y'all fuck with me, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, subscribe right now if you fucking with your boy. Like the goddamn video if you fucking with your boy. You know I don't do all that liking, all that other shit, but tap in with me, you know what I mean? Leave a comment. Let a nigga know he doing something. Good job, you know what I mean? Thumb up type deal. So, man, it's just... Okay, so yeah, he told him you gotta kill me. Back to Floyd. He told me you gotta kill me. You know what I mean? And that's how he really felt, because that's where his heart is. Whatever you love to do, you should want to die doing that shit. And if you don't want to die doing that shit, my nigga, you don't love doing that thing. You know what I mean? That's somebody else's dream that you living. That's a fact. That's a big fact. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna wrap that one off. We're gonna wrap. Oh, and another thing he said. He said, when I eat a feast. And whatever's left when I'm done, you can have it. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that kill mentality. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna come for it all. And whatever I don't get, I didn't want. Is that how you live your life every day? From trying to go after a bag to trying to go after the chick that you really like, that you've been nervous to talk to, you know what I mean? How you should live your life every day going, if I die today, fuck tomorrow, if I die today, did I exceed this 24 hours the best possible way? When I do my podcast, I feel like, yeah, I feel like Pablo. Like, I feel like I'm doing my shit. I feel like Amy is fuck Pablo. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm really doing I feel like I'm put here for a reason when I'm really talking my shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, when you wake up, use the best of that 24 hours, man. Use the best of that 24, man. Let's tap into the the Wayne interview. Should we do Wayne or Big Sean? Let's do Big Sean first. All right, we do Big Sean. We keep it on competitiveness. I like Wayne. Let's do Wayne. So, Wayne. Let me take another sip for Wayne. God damn, Wayne. All right, Wayne. So, this nigga Wayne, he's the most brilliant mind, but at the same time, he's so out of the damn loop. He don't know who TDE is. The nigga thought 21 Savage was the new Wu-Tang Clan. He thought it was 21 people. And this interview just came out. He didn't even know who TDE was. He was getting TDE and TMT mixed up. Now, I don't know if some of this was trolling, but why would it be? He even had a diamond chain that said Percocet, and I wasn't feeling that either, you know what I mean? But that lets you know how out the loop he really is. Like, bro, I'm in my own world. I do my own thing. Like, I don't want to put that on Wayne, but I still take Percocets, you know what I mean? So that's what the fuck I know. I'm gonna get it. And you don't spend money on some shit you don't do. You don't spend no diamond chain money on some shit you don't do. So, you know what I mean? But other than that, Wayne looked healthy. Mind was still, you could tell the mind was still sharp. You could tell, like, damn, man, you could just tell he's still there. And it was great to see him, like, finally talking. Like, it felt like whatever him and Birdman have, like, whatever, that's whatever. But it's not about to stop him from dropping music. You know what I mean? And that part, as a music fan, you gotta love. Because Wayne is the Kobe of rap. And for all them New Yorkers who think Jay-Z is the best rapper alive, he's not. He's the best businessman that can rap. He's not the best rapper alive. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care about you disliking the video. I don't care about your comments, nigga. Jay-Z even said after the Show Me What You Got song, he had to look himself in the mirror and say, are you really ready to continue? Do you really have what it takes to keep up with this man? Because Wayne is a fucking beast. A beast. The nigga said, I'm more Kobe Bryant of an artist, same coach, same game, been starting. Same triangle offense. I come through the lane like a Charger referee, like a Dodger referee. Niggas is lame. They call charging. Come on. I have no brain. I'm retarded. Come on, bro. Come on. I am magnificent like Marcus. You might want to fall back like August or late September, wherever you call it. I hit niggas in the head like varnish. I am talking to no particular audience, but understand there won't be no guarding him. And understand you can just get played like an accordion. Come, nigga, stop playing. Bro, stop playing. Stop playing. Jay ain't never said no shit like that. Reasonable Doubt is good. The Black Album, excellent. 444, excellent. But I want to see you tap into some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Let me pull up one for Wayne, man. God damn it. We gotta pull up one for Wayne, man. Young Moolah, baby. Oh, this might be one of my little freest podcasts I'd have never had. Hold on, how much time we got? 3:51? I gotta get ready for this 4X class at 4 o'clock. All right, so let's tap back in. Yeah, man. Lil Wayne, so, oh my God, and what was so great about Lil Wayne is because he comes from a group, and he was, if you guys haven't checked it out, these are all on YouTube, you know what I mean? When you get some time, please go check them out. But he was explaining how it felt to be in Hot Boys, right? and like he was the baby of the group, and like he had got sick on tour one time, and now this video went viral. Excuse me. Video went viral like a couple years ago. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing Birdman and the Hot Boys on stage. You know, it looked like an arena. It looked like way back in the day, like obviously when the Hot Boys was hot. And Birdman's just like, yo, I'm sorry, Lil Wayne can't make the night. He's really sick. And they start playing Hot Boy. And then you just see Wayne come out and you see the whole crowd just erupt. I never knew the story behind that. Wayne explains. He says the whole tour he was, it is something. He says the whole tour he was sick. But for like 4 shows in a row, he wasn't sick. He had got better, but they still was holding him off because, you know, this is back in the day when you just couldn't upload a song. You know what I mean? This shit was like, this shit had been programmed for months. You know what I mean? So he's like, man, I'm feeling better. This like the 5th show they did, and they didn't say this shit when I'm obviously right here sitting behind stage healthy. So he said this one show, he about to cry. He's sitting next to Slim. He like, bro, how y'all gonna do this to me? I'm obviously healthy. I can obviously go out and perform right now. Don't do this to me. So he like, all right, man. He don't even say all right, man. He just go, take off your shirt. And he go, what? He go, take off your shirt right now. So he take off his shirt, right? Birdman finished saying, I'm sorry, Lil Wayne can't come on no more. The music dropped. Like I said, look up the video. The video is still there. So, and then you just see Wayne come out right out the block, yo, busting my head. I'm in there. So I'm like, yo, this shit is lit. And now to know the story of like, that's why he came out, you know what I mean? And I'm sure Wayne don't ever want to feel that again, you know what I mean? That's somebody that is dedicated to the craft, that will die behind that craft, you know what I mean? And it's, you don't get a lot of people like that, man. Somebody that love the passion, they love that shit that much. You're not gonna come across that a lot. So Wayne, man, we love you, man. Let me be the first to tell you from the '93 babies, you know what I mean? We love you, man, and we respect you so much, man. We so happy that you're here with us. Another thing he was talking about was being unselfish, you know what I mean? With he knew he was building up a team, you know, Drake, Nicki, and he knew that these people would begin to be superstars. And Nori asked him, well, what about when they started damn near exceeding you? Because he had to go away for some time, you know what I mean? But when if you ever look at Drake, that's what his plan was, to hold it down while Wayne went home. And like Drake said then, bro, Lil Wayne couldn't have found him a better successor. That's a fact, bro. Like, Drake has done it, man. He's really held down the crew. And you just, the fact that he wasn't selfish, the fact that he didn't shelve an artist that was better, because the minute that, type this in the comments. We're gonna try to get more active with y'all. Type this in the comments. Do you remember where you were when you first heard the song Ransom? That was my first Drake and Lil Wayne feature I ever heard. Do you remember where you were when you heard that? Cause like, I remember I was in my bed. It was a football Friday, and a homeboy I don't even talk to no more. He was telling me like, "Yo, bro, this nigga's about to be the next. He about to be the next." I'm like, "Who is this dude?" He's like, "Man, he played on the grass. He played as Jimmy in the grass." So I'm like, "What?" You know what I mean? Like, all I know from the grass is like something weird. I know that shit is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, I just remember that shit was weird. You know what I mean? So he was like, nah, man, check dude out. So then I checked dude out, and Wayne had said the whole ABCs in that song. Okay, let me repeat that again, because the music stopped, so that way I could repeat it again. Wayne recited the whole ABCs in that song, from A to Z, and made it rhyme by just saying the alphabet. Not the song Alphabet Bitches, which there are 2 versions of that, where he rhymes about women in alphabetical order that he's been with. No. He just rhymed the alphabet. I mean, Wayne, man. Man, Wayne, we love you, man. I remember my first real Wayne, like first bar I ever heard of Wayne. Type your first bar you ever heard of Wayne. Mine was on the Dedication 2, right? Niggas say, Weezy F, baby, the motherfucking Carter. Bitches on my dick, cause my name ain't Harry Potter. In fact, I'm very hotter. Your girls say the same. And since she like to travel, she let us run that train. And my defense put us in a Hall of Fame. And I'm saying like, wait, I was such a young kid at the time. I loved Harry Potter. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean? What? He said, Weezy F, baby, the motherfucking Carter. Bitch on my stick, cause my name ain't Harry Potter. In fact, I'm very hotter. And the girl that you love, she said the same. And since she like to travel, me and Mac Main, let us run a hoo-hoo. Like, come on, bro, man. You just not getting better than Wayne, bro. Like, I never heard Jay say nothing like that. Now, Jay keep it real, like, street, you know what I mean? Jay got that, he got that street vibe, you know what I mean? Let's not get it twisted. Like, Jay didn't make, Can I Live? Like, Jay didn't make Threat. Like, Jay didn't make Change Clothes. Like, Jay didn't make December 4. You know what I mean? Jay, I mean, like, you didn't make Family Feud. Like, you didn't make Kill Jay-Z. We get you. We get you. We get you. Dirt Off Your Shoulder. You know what I mean? Allure. Oh, we get you. We know where you at. You know what I mean? So, oh man, I just love fucking around. So Wayne, man, Jay, man, we just appreciate y'all, man. So, okay, another where were you when you heard? Where were you when you heard How to Love? I remember I was in Grand Rapids. It was winter time. And I just remember hearing Wayne sing, and I'm like, when I heard the song, I think he might have said one cuss word. Maybe one. Because I thought he didn't say any at all. And then, like, I think he might have said fuck or something, just because it was on the subject of sex. You know what I mean? And what a great song. You know, they talk about that song on the podcast, and he goes, you know, a lot of people come up to me and I can just tell that, like, they're not fans of mine at all. I have nothing to do with these people. They have nothing to do with my lane. But when they hear that song, the way it influenced them, the way it changed their life, you know what I mean? It's just, they had to come up to him and tell him, you know what I mean? So you gotta, that's a real artist, you know what I mean? Like one thing about Wayne, one thing about Kobe, we all have moments of like, where were you when you first heard Lollipop? Where were you when Kobe dropped 81? Where were you when he dropped 60 on the last day? More recent, my bad, I had to, it's about time for me to wrap up. I gotta go to this meeting at TTP, but we're gonna keep it going, man. You know what I mean? That shit gonna be recorded anyway. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want, man. Watching this interview, you just realize how lucky we are to have Wayne, someone who is so dedicated, even in helping out artists who are not in rap because he loves. So they talk about even the rock and roll stars he's helped out. You know what I mean? Just friends of friends. You know what I mean? He's really passionate. Like, whether he could learn how to play guitar from a white dude or just whatever he can learn, the dude is a sponge. And like, that's one thing I'm gonna do this 2020, yo. I'm gonna stop with this hate. I'm gonna stop with this negativity, and I'm just gonna be a sponge. Be a fucking sponge. Like, you never run out of, you can never run out of information. And one thing I heard somebody say, I don't know if I put this in my last podcast, but I'm gonna leave it in this one, is that the brain is like a shirt. You can stretch it with so much knowledge, and it will never go back to the same. What word do I want to put? It'll never go back to the same. You know what I mean? It'll never go back to the same size. More so, it'll never go back to the same way that it was. You know what I mean? So. Dude, he got this crazy story, right? He got this crazy story in there about how he goes to the airport in like Dubai or some shit like that. But like, he goes to the airport and he's going through a regular plane service. You know, he do private planes, but he's going through a regular plane service. And so he has to go through regular security. And the chick stops him and tells him, we can't let you through. You got over 25,000 pairs of jewelry. So he was like, huh? Like, I don't even know. He didn't understand what she was saying, because he's like, I travel with this all the time. Like, why would that even stop anything of what I'm doing? So he like, man, fuck all that. I'm going back to my plane. So then he get to the hotel. He say somebody, one of the like guards call him up, and he talking about His Excellency would like to see you. He's very upset with what the airport just did. So he walked back through that motherfucker. he meet up with his excellence. I'm very mad. I'm very mad. He said they try to disrespect you and tell you can't bring $25,000 worth of jewelry. Duh, I give you $25,000 worth of jewelry. Brought him a Frank. Was it a Frank Mueller or was it a Richard Audemars? It was a Frank Mueller. Wayne said, "Well, I know that's over 25K, so for sure." And then he said he was about to leave, right? And he goes, "Oh, I almost forgot. Lamborghini or Ferrari?" Like Wayne saying that he thought he was just saying like, which one does he like better? Like, do you like Lambos or do you like Ferraris? So he was like, Lambo. And then he was like, I'd have it at your spot as soon as possible. What color? He was like, he still think he joking. So he go, I want the Lambo truck. I heard they just came out with that motherfucker. And so they don't have, this is for us peasants out here. They don't have Lamborghini trucks that come in black. The King of Zamunda made sure that motherfucker got wrapped in black. You know what I'm talking about? So it was just crazy because I don't know if he's the King of Zamunda. They call him His Excellency. I'm gonna keep it respectful because I don't want no smoke at all with the King or His Excellency. Holla, drop off the Lambo truck though if you fucking with the information, you know what I mean? I fuck with you, you know what I'm talking about? Alright. So, yeah, anyway, it was, you know what that made me think, bro? The more you stay dedicated to your craft, the more you stay focused on your own mission, shit becomes free. Already when you chilling with these artists and you're on tour, whenever they go into their room, weed, drinks, all that is just sitting right there. The things that a normal person has to work for, has to pay for it, these things are just sitting right here because we love how much you dedicated. This is a weird way of thinking about it, I know, but we love how much you dedicated your time into this passion. We respect your craft so much that the things that used to be the things that you kind of wanted to get anything, that shit is for free. When you at the level of Wayne, when you at the level of that excellency, now you're getting free Muellers, free Lambo trucks. Stay dedicated, stay hungry. Use every 24 hours to your best. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people love to work out. Okay, but work out and then keep it going. Because that's a great use of time, and that's something that I definitely need to start doing is working out more. But like, keep it going though. Your day is not done after working out. Your day is not done after work. What's the next thing? What's the next hustle to get the bread to feed your family? Fuck the Louis V's that you want. What about your son? Put some Louis V's on his feet. Put a business in his name. Fuck the Louis V's. Let's get Louis V's out of our vocabulary. Put some equity, some longevity, some put some pride on that boy. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to really say besides put some umph on that motherfucking backbone on your last name. And excuse my language again, man, but I'm real passionate, man, because like I can't keep this shit lame. You know what I mean? If you rocking with me, you rocking with me. You know what I mean? If you want to bleep it out, then you bleep it out. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep it real and organic right here. Sorry about that, Pop. My pops hate when I be cussing, but he just don't understand, man. It's a whole new time, bro. It's a whole new time. You know what I mean? I'm not reading the newspaper no more. I'm going on Twitter. That's just how it's going. I can cuss now, and I have my own platform. I don't need the Jimmy Fallon show. I can go on YouTube and get exactly what I need. You know what I mean? So, and that's another thing. So since we on that, yes, thank you so much. And since we on that subject, let's talk about getting out the old and in with the new. Let's talk about being free. You know what I mean? And not holding the thought in the old way. That's something that I do. I don't like. You know what I mean? I'm speaking right now, but I'm speaking like I don't like Trippie Redd. I don't like Lil Got It. I don't like Lil. I don't like Lil. I don't like Lil Pump. I don't like Lil iMac. I don't like that. I don't like that. Lil microphone. I don't like that shit. Lil pen. Lil Pilot, I don't like Lil Pilot, my nigga. Like, no, take the fuck off with that shit, for real, my nigga. But what I need to do, I need to start saying I like that. I need to say, oh, you know what, Lil Pilot? I hope you do take off. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Now you a hater. Now you a hater. And have you even checked out their music? You know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, to be honest, I ain't even checked out their music because I'm such a Nipsey, you know what I mean? I'm such a thoroughbred, you know what I mean? I like real music, you know what I mean? But respect these kids, man. Respect the fact that respect the fact that they have it now. You can't take it back. You're not gonna get it back. Let them run with it and let them make money. Hip hop is for everybody. That is hip hop. Your ass getting old. You know what I mean? You not liking the new shit, your ass getting old. Now that don't mean that everything new is something to grasp upon. You know what I mean? But try to learn it. You know what I mean? Keep it in the back of your mind. You ain't gotta say fuck them, but okay. That's it. Don't even say that's not for me. Just okay. Nobody can disagree with that. Oh, okay. They like it, I love it. Fuck it. I don't have to listen to it. It's not me. But you don't have to talk bad on it either. You know what I mean? So, which is something that Wayne and Drake never do. You know what I mean? They always hop on to the new artists. They always find a new wave. You have to stay new. You have to stay new. Otherwise, you will get played out. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lower nobody to big nobody, but you would just become part of there's a million artists that have went by. How do you stay relevant in this game? How do you stay on top? How do people stay falling in love with you as if it's the first time they heard you? Shit is very hard to do. You know what I mean? So what else do I want to talk about? Yep, 25K, 21 Savage, not to be confused with Out the Loop. Big Sean interview, I guess it is then. Cool. So, let's talk about the Big Sean interview, man. Big Sean, bro, you already know, man. We done already tapped in before at the bait. Zeno, shout out, man. Hit me back, nigga. Hit me back, nigga. I'm a damn near send you this podcast. But let's talk about the Big Sean interview real quick, man. And that's another thing I'm trying to do, cause like, bro, sometimes like you feel like you got these people right here at your fingertips, but you don't want to become annoying. You don't want to be a hindrance, but that's what you have to do, bro. You have to become a little bit of annoying. You have to constantly pop up at these places that they at so they can see, oh, he's supposed to be here. He's dedicated. That shit is, you think the Rim wasn't annoyed that Kobe didn't leave for 5 hours? If the Rim could talk, if the basketball could talk, nigga, stop dribbling me, bro. You been in here for 6 hours. It's after the game. You just played a game. That's the level of I wanted that Kobe had. Once again, it come back to how bad do you really want it. So don't be annoying, but don't let that moment pass you. And then once that moment passes you, you don't know if this person might pass. The night that Nipsey died, I was supposed to go see him. The day Nipsey died, I was supposed to go see him, but I'm 4 days in the goddamn LA County. Can't even move. I would have been seen him. I can't even move though. I'm just stuck and stagnant. You never know when you might be stuck and stagnant. And you never know who's gonna get you out that stagnant. So when it's going, it's going. The play don't care who make it. Now you can let that rest on however you want to, bro. That trade, that money, that lick, whatever, that shit gonna happen. That money is gonna leave somebody's hand and go into somebody else's hands. It don't care who hands though. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm the person that's on that receiving end. It don't care who hand. The play is gonna get made, regardless whether you play a part or not. It's gonna get made. You ever wanted to go to something so bad that you wish like because you weren't there, it would just stop. But then you go on Instagram and you see everybody there and you see that shit just taking off. Clay don't care who make it. Somebody gonna make it though. The show must go on. So seize the moment. Carpe diem, ain't that what they say? I think. Big Sean, man, he was talking about people doubting him, man. You know what I mean? And not tuning into the negative, man. And I felt like when I met Big Sean, that's all I wanted to let him know is that, like, man, I feel like, bro, we be growing our hair out at the same time. You know, well, let me fix my shit. Hold on. I feel like we be growing our hair out at the same time. You know what I mean? I feel like the energy is real, bro. You can tell when you and another artist are kind of in the same position, and maybe that's what fuse you on to liking them that much more. But man, he was just talking about tuning out the negative people, man, and like listening to himself. Fuck what other people think. Follow your gut, but also being humble. Admitting when you right and admitting when you wrong. One thing he was talking about was the labels. You know what I mean? He was talking about how Def Jam, he been at Def Jam longer than some of the head execs at Def Jam. So why even would I listen to you when I could damn near run this company? I've been here longer than you. I know more about this company in and out than you do. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing with yourself. You know no more about yourself than anybody else. But that doesn't mean that other people aren't around you and they get a reflection of the outer you. Because you may never even know. Damn, that's how I act. You know what I mean? Until a camera's really put on you, you never know, like, damn, I said that. Damn, I act like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So you have to be open and acceptable to change, okay? But I really want to touch back down on this annoyance. The annoyance of competitiveness, the annoyance of repetition, the annoyance of hunger. If you're not annoying whoever can put you in that position, then you don't really want it. Don't be annoying, but let them know I got something to say, I got something to provide. I don't want to be stuck here forever. And I see you did it. And if you can do it, I can do it. I just need a little bit of polishing. You know what I mean? I just need my songs to hit instead of tapping in and out. I just need a little bit of polishing. And nobody started out perfectly. If you listen to your first rapper song, they say that shit was trash. You dig? But now they're polished. There's a team around them to make them polished. That's all you gotta get is a great team, but do it yourself. Stay hungry. Don't nobody want it like you do. And ain't nobody gonna put it to work in like you. So, boom. Topic number 3 that he was talking about was communicating with family and not being scared to ask for help, even though you may be going through things. Shout out to my cousin Derek. You know what I mean? Me and him really don't talk too much, and I feel like we always go through it when I do talk or when I am back in the city. We always bumping into each other. But one thing I do is I just stay at his crib, and he may leave. We may not even fuck with each other for a couple days. You dig? But then we'll end up linking up, you know what I mean, smoking in the middle of the night, trading a little bit of Forex or something. But one thing I love about Derek is that he's got patience. You know what I mean? One thing he loves about me is my hard head, bro. I thought the shit that he hated about me, he said, bro, honestly, I love that part, bro. Like, I love that you come back and you ruffle up the feathers and you keep us going. Cause shit be just easy selling, and you come back and you let motherfuckers know, bro. No. You know what I mean? You want some rack the bars type shit. You know what I mean? Shout out, you know what I mean? Free all the guys. But like, let them know, man. There's chaos going on though. Like let them know, man. It's something to be done. There's words to be said, and there's no time to relax, bro. And the shit be making me. That shit pump me up, man. That shit pump me up every day. Every day I'm trying to go hard, man. Oh, damn. Just saying every day like that. My nigga Deontay Wilder lost. Fuck. I ain't even write that down, but just saying every day. Damn, man. Shout out to the heavyweight champ, man. You still a champ in my eyes, man. You need a rematch, though. You need to beat his ass, bro. Motherfuckers swinging all wobbly and you can't hit him up. Man, Deontay, man. I ain't gonna say I'm disappointed, man. I'm very excited to see your next fight. I'm very excited to see the next stage. You know what I mean? We never disappointed, champion. It's always a lesson learned, man. We never disappointed, man. We just gonna go about it a different way next time, bro. You know what I mean? And it's all love, man. Shout out to Deontay, man. Shout out to Deontay, man. And shout out to Tyson Fury too, man. You did your fucking thing, bro. Can't front on that part. Back to Big Sean. Don't be scared for help. He was just talking about even talking to family. You know what I mean? Even talking to mom and dad. Don't be scared for help. As the breadwinner of his family, he felt like he had to pay for everything. And it's like, niggas was paying shit before you was the breadwinner, bro. You just have to reignite that flame that, hey, I need to kind of chill. It ain't #1 singles no more like that. You know what I mean? It's still #1 singles. We still getting the paper, but let me chill. Let me try to build something so that way I can actually wop. You know what I mean? So I just you gotta love that part. Also he talked about, which I suggest for a lot of you people, bro. You know what I mean? Besides this show, you could always tap into me on YouTube, but and on Apple and on Spotify, you know. But y'all need to take a fucking break from social media, bro. Real talk. Real talk. After this Pop Smoke, motherfuckers calling out people trying to say that they set up their brother. Motherfuckers need to take a break from social media, bro. None of this shit is serious, bro. All this shit is you know, my goal, man, is to just get Elon Musk rich, bro. Where I could buy Instagram and just delete that shit for like a week. I'll put the shit on, but I'll put it back on, but I ain't gonna let nobody know. I'll delete that shit for a week. Make motherfuckers have to talk man to man. Go on Facebook. You got to go somewhere else. You can't get on this motherfucker though, cause you motherfuckers is too hype about a picture. A picture speaks 1,000 words, and you motherfuckers is picking the wrong words. Niggas is picking the wrong 1,000 words to capture that one picture. And ladies, y'all acting like niggas. Y'all acting like when the motherfucker get done with that picture, they don't go right back into their normal life. Niggas is clout chasing, man. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like, be your own cool, my nigga. Be your own cool, my nigga. Don't borrow none of your man's clothes. Be a good dad. Don't cheat on your bitch. Don't lie to a bitch to get with her, and don't dirty mac no nigga. How about that? Now let me see that, and then you can start getting on Instagram. You know what I mean? If you tough crowd in your situation, if you getting money off of Instagram legally, you know what I mean? Cause you got a business, continue. That's what it's supposed to be for. But if you just on here cause you looking at the new dumbass Balenciagas, my nigga, you could be doing so much more, my guy. You could be doing so much more, my baby. Them the bitches that Floyd's talking about. Them the bitches that everybody get a turn with. Okay? Cause you like Sean said, you attaching your real heart to this fucking heart on Instagram, bro. And with these kids growing up in this type of level, bro, in this type of with these kids growing up in this environment, kids is already 9 years old, bro. That when Instagram was first made, these kids was 0. And now these kids is 9 years old, 10 years old. They don't know nothing but Instagram. They don't know life without a like. I'm gonna say that again for this music turn back on. They don't know life without a like. So, take a break from social media, man. You will see, man. Life is a lot more. And when you get back on social media, you'll see, man, ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed. Alexis Scott still popping ass. Trump still talking shit. Shade Room still doing Shade Room shit. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Instagram, they should just call it Instagram HS. IGHS. Because that shit is just a big ass high school. It's not even a college. It's a big ass high school. You dig? And you just keeping up with whatever the popular kids are doing nowadays. Back into communication is key though. Sean said even if Nip would have communicated that last situation a little bit different, maybe he would have been here. Because people feel the need of ego and pride stepping when they say, hey, you know you can't be around here, man. You need to make that right. You know what I mean? I heard you was snitching. It's the communication, it's the words, you know what I mean, that get caught up, and now somebody, all it takes is, you know what I mean? How long do it take to lose your life to gun gun violence? Wow. That long? That was like 2 seconds? 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So 1,000, 2 seconds. You know what I mean? And that's it. Your life is gone in the blink of an eye. So as black people, as humans, because I don't want to make my podcast all about black people, all the white people that tapped in, I fuck with you. But as humans, let's communicate better, man. Let's communicate better, man. If you see somebody holding their head down, just, even if they strangers, hey, keep your head up, man. I see you going through something. You don't know what that could do with that person, man. They could have been thinking about committing today. You know what I mean? Committing. And now because of that, they resigned. You dig? Which is good in this case, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what you could do to somebody, man. You don't know what you could do to somebody. So, Sean, man, once again, I want to tell you, man, you know what I mean? Love you. Keep your head up. Keep doing your thing. We can't wait for the next album. Better be fucking fire. All right, Wale interview, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, Wale interview. Wale was just, I find myself being like a Wale character sometimes, because he'll just talk about how certain people won't help, or it seems like he may have been a wild back in the day. He may have been wild back in the day, and now he sees like, I have to calm down. I have other things that are important to me. So one thing I took from this interview is that Wale, you think you too cool. First of all, you gotta chill, bro. Like, Joe was definitely trying to help you. You know what I mean? And Joe, you gotta chill too, because you be acting like you don't know some shit that you know. But Wale, bro, you gotta chill, man, because everything is gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Everything is gonna be a great time. We gonna pull one up for Wale, man. You know what I mean? It's like the 4th drink of the episode. Shout out to Trader Joe's. So, man, one thing I learned is that, like, in this game, man, you just gotta you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta love life, and don't get too caught up. Don't get too caught up, because, like, man, bro, like, okay, even right now in my life, man, I'm going through some things, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking that, you know, it's just all bad for me. But every time I get a sign, shit always tell me, no, bro, you good. You about to reach upon success. And it's like, I'm taking them signs and I'm running with them, but like, I would not know that if I didn't look for these signs. You also gotta look for signs. And when you get the signs, believe they the right fucking signs, bro. Believe they the right signs. Don't believe the negative. Get that negative out your brain, bro. That's one thing I'm trying to just get across this podcast, bro. You really determine your future, bro. Your energy is really your output is really your input. You know what I mean? Because when you negative, you could tell that the brain sends signals to other people. You know what I mean? When you wanna do something, the brain sends that signal, and people can tell. He's serious. He about bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just about the signal that you send, the wave of frequency that you send, and it should all be positive. It should all be organic. You know what I mean? Organic, if anything. So, Wale, bro, I understand, man. I understand, bro. Like, whatever you and Jay-Z went through, bro, y'all definitely need to have a sit down, man, because honestly, bro, that negotiations tape was decent. It's Complicated was the shit. We just need a whole It's Complicated album, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you and Drake need to do a song. It was a lot of telling things in this interview. It sounded like you really wanted a song with Drake. It sounded like you wanted a song with Kendrick. It sounded like these things can't happen because of egos and positions of power. Motherfuckers want name dropping, but I'm gonna tell you who I think they was talking about. You understand me? So you and Jay-Z need to have another conversation, because obviously y'all fell out on bad terms, and if he's your idol, then you would want that to go well. But like you said, man, like, and then another thing he said was like, man, I was a cool kid with, as far as sneakers. And it seemed like damn, he might even want a Bape collab or something, you know what I mean? But I understand, Wale. You feel as if you had your hand on this game, but there's a lot of things to do with that, bro. It's a changing of tides, bro. You a radio artist. SoundCloud. It's a SoundCloud era now. You gotta understand that part of the game. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things to understand with this game, Wale. And I'm learning through every interview because I've had some of my mentors that I've talked about on this show completely like not dust me off, but the shit you was talking on that interview, you not about it, my nigga. And if you was about it, you would recognize how much I am about it. You dig? And when you tell them it just like that, you know who you are. If you ever do see this, then my nigga, then they want to act like, oh no, it's all good, like, nah, bro, it's just a bad timing, it's just bad timing. Let's get up later. No, my nigga, let's not get up later, my nigga. Let's get up right now. Let's make it happen right now while we in the mode. Don't do me for that later shit, my nigga. Right now is the best time. I don't know if I'm gonna see you later. I see you right now. A lot of niggas can't handle that. And you may say I'm being too logical or I'm being aggressive, but Kobe was on his way to a basketball game. You think that nigga planning on dying? No, my nigga, you just don't know when your time is. I plan on living a life. A good. Yo, I was about to cap. I was about to go real short. I low-key want to live to like 112 on some like healthy shit. You know what I mean? Like, not the group 112, nigga. Like, just 100. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see some triples, but I don't want to be like fucked up. You know what I mean? I want to be. Whoo! I hope that don't backfire on me in 70 years. I want to be. I want to be able. I want to be just like I am right now. I want to still look handsome. I want to still be able to move. You know what I mean? Still be able to pop up. You know what I'm talking about? So, I just want to still be able to be strong. You dig what I'm talking about? At 100, I just feel like that's where our civilization is going. Same way music left radio is the same way we not dying at 50 and 60 no more. We just have too many resources to stay healthy. You know what I mean? So, Wale, stay healthy, my nigga. Stay healthy. You got all your limbs. You can still rap. You still gifted at rapping, obviously. You gotta have something to smile about, man. Maybe your ass need to go back to Africa for a couple months, you know what I mean, and just touch back home or something like that. But it does take those life-changing experiences to realize I'm okay. You know what I mean? Or I need to go harder. I need to go harder in my life because I'm really not doing everything I was put here on this earth to do. And when you put here and when you doing what you put here for, you feel that shit and you feel great doing it. You wouldn't even care. Like, you don't care if you get paid or not. This podcast shit, I really don't be caring because that shit be feeling good, bro. I be needing to vent, bro. But it be the homies that tap me in, like, bro, I be listening to you that keep me going, bro. So once again, bro, Mike, I appreciate that, bro. Jew, I appreciate that. Everybody, bro. Them just the people I talked to recently, but like, bro, Michael, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, bro. Motherfuckers, and you know one thing I did learn that, bro, you start posting positive shit, not you smoking, but I'm talking about you at events, you at real events, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna tap in. Motherfuckers tapped in every day to see if you change. And when you do change, you will get the response. And then most likely it'll be positive. But when you do change for the bad, I've had them talks where I changed for the bad, and the girls tell me, like, you're disgusting. I don't like it. And it's like, you don't like that feeling, you know what I mean? So then you try to, it ain't no try to it. You change up for the better. And then you start working out and notice how these opinions start changing too. Gary, what have you done? Damn, you looking good. Cheeks not looking as chubby no more. Oh, okay, you got a little bit of muscle to you. But it's all in your mindset, you know what I mean? And you had to take responsibility for that. So I think that's pretty much it, man. I got to get to this Forex, and I don't want to overtalk y'all on the same subjects. But Wayne, Big Sean, Wale, Kobe, Spitter, we love all y'all. Thank you for everything y'all gave to the culture, to the world. Nip, everybody that's here on this planet right now. Let's keep the marathon going. Please like, subscribe, share, tap in. I'm here every week. I love y'all, family. We also gotta do the last song too. I can't front. We gotta do one more song. So let's see if we can let's see. What song do I want today? I want an old school Nip song. I can't even front, bro. I want one of them old school joints. I want one of them old school joints. Give me an old school Nipsey Hussle. All right. Let's get it. Nappy Headed Kings podcast. Which one we picking today? We gonna pick MGMT. Just got a call from the bank. Let's get it. Nappy Headed Kings podcast. I love y'all. Let's tap in.
Just got a call from my bank to tell me that we hit again and keep doing my thing. The boys on fire, money burns every day. It's a natural, no fact. I'm the hottest in LA. It's all money in. That's all I got to say. Gotta rep it down a day.
Long Vegas to the bay, even on the couch. Every other day. What a days, and you know we getting paid. And you know I'm getting paid. Yeah, marathon life. Man. Later on that day. Yeah, I'm mad because they can't. Shout out to my enemies. Shout out to the facts. We the one that they pretend to be.
Take her to the turf, she tryna take me to her church. Just be yourself, that's the only way to make it work. Sweet Sadie, drop top Mercedes, blowing that Obama with some old school playing. PCA switching lane, feel amazing. Life is everything that I said I would make it. Love my niggas so red, I'm gon' break it. 20 racks, 50 racks, 100 racks, run it back.
If that ain't fly crippin', what the fuck is that? Type of life I'm living, you know nothing about.
Gotta fly first class if you wanna talk. Louis on a duffel bag at the airport. We could be there tonight,
We'll be there for her.
You know, I got to say,
The motherfucking marathon continues.
yeah, late night, top off.
Your hair blowing in the wind. A nigga smoking on the good. Feeling oh so hood. Yeah.
Told you. Yeah. This is volume 1.
Nappy Headed Kings podcast, man. I love y'all. We out.